The SUI blockchain. What is SUI? Welcome to JRNY TV, where we make the crazy world of crypto feel just a little less insane. And today, we're talking about a project that's not getting nearly enough attention as it should right now, but might just end up being one of the biggest breakouts of 2025. It's called SUI, and if you've only heard whispers about it, buckle up, because this thing could change the game. So what exactly is SUI? At its core, it's a high-speed layer 1 blockchain that's been built from the ground up to fix some of the major problems that have been plaguing older chains for years. We're talking faster transactions, crazy low fees, and legit scalability. Unlike most blockchains that handle transactions one at a time, SUI does something wild, parallel processing. And that means it can handle a bunch of transactions all at once, all in real time, like a high-speed express lane, but for crypto. But the wildest part, SUI was built by the same exact team that worked on Facebook's now defunct Diem project, aka Libra. Sound familiar? It should. So it isn't some random crew all getting together that are all hoping for a moonshot. They're seasoned vets who have been building scalable finance tech for years. And now they're channeling all of that into SUI. And the result is a chain that's optimized for DeFi, NFTs, gaming, you name it. It's sleek, it's fast, and it's looking more and more like one of the next big bets heading into 2025. SUI's wild consensus mechanism and why it exactly matters. All right, so let's talk about the big pink elephant in the room. What makes SUI stand out? Maybe it's its weird name. But seriously, we can't forget about that powerful consensus mechanism. Narwhal and Tusk. Yeah, it sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, but this duo is actually one of the main reasons why SUI can handle so much volume without breaking a sweat. Here's the deal. Most blockchains, they still use proof of work or proof of stake consensus mechanisms, which, don't get me wrong, they work, but they also come with limits. SUI ditches that old bottleneck by splitting the responsibilities into two. Narwhal handles the data ordering, basically making sure transactions are lined up properly, while Tusk steps in to get everyone to agree on which one gets locked in. This separation is what lets SUI process thousands of transactions all at the same time, but without compromising any security. So why should you even care? Because this structure gives SUI some serious firepower. We're talking real scalability, whether it's a high-speed DeFi protocol, a blockchain-based game that needs real-time interaction, or even NFTs being minted by the thousands. SUI handles it without blinking. Plus, the fees are laughably low, which makes it a no-brainer for both devs and users alike. Is there a bottom line? Yeah, this tech isn't just hype. It solves real-world problems other chains are currently still struggling with. And as more developers realize how smooth it actually is to build on SUI, don't be surprised if SUI starts pulling serious market share from the big boys. SUI's institutional momentum and strategic partnerships. Now, here's where things start to get really interesting. Behind all that fast tech and flashy TPS stats, SUI's been quietly stacking up the institutional attention. And yeah, that is a very big deal. Because in a world where most altcoins are still trying to survive the meme wars, SUI is out here securing major backing and partnerships like it's been in the game for a decade. Big names in crypto, including Binance, have already jumped on board, giving the project both funding as well as that credibility. And let's please be honest, when Binance gives a blockchain its stamp of approval, the rest of the market tends to pay attention. It's like being on Shark Tank and getting all the sharks to invest all at once. But it's not just about the money. Strategic partnership means more than just capital. They bring access to liquidity, tools, and most importantly, trust. And trust, it is exactly what institutional players need before they throw serious weight behind a new project. SUI's positioning itself as a reliable, scalable option for enterprise-level blockchain developments. Whether it's supply chains, tokenized assets, or massive Web3 apps, SUI's architecture can handle it all. So if you happen to be in the market for certain signals about any particular blockchains about to explode, this is one of them. Institutional players don't move fast, but when they move big. And with SUI sitting at the intersection of tech and innovation and enterprise-ready infrastructure, it might be one of the smartest bets heading into 2025. Real-world use cases and developer ecosystem. All right, let's talk about what really drives a blockchain forward. Utility and builders. Because hype can only take you so far, and what keeps a chain alive is what people can actually do with it. And when it comes to SUI, the use cases aren't just promising, they're already unfolding. Thanks to its blazing speed and low fees, SUI's become a go-to chain for developers in industries exactly like DeFi, gaming, and NFTs. Think high-frequency trading dApps, real-time blockchain games, and next-gen NFT platforms that don't crash when things heat up. And they do. SUI's ability to handle complex transactions in parallel without bogging down the network makes it one of the most developer-friendly environments in Web3 right now. Oh, and that ecosystem, it's growing fast. More and more developers are picking up SUI's Move language to build unique dApps from the ground up. This includes launchpads, lending protocols, on-chain gaming mechanics, you name it. As that day activity snowballs, snowballs, it attracts more users, more liquidity, and yep, more price action. The bottom line, SUI isn't just promising in theory, it's already solving real-world problems, enabling next-gen applications, and even giving developers tools that they actually want to use. That right there is the kind of traction that turns a hidden gem into a top 10 monster when the next bull run kicks in. SUI's ecosystem and institutional adoption potential. Now here's where things really heat up. Grab a seat. SUI isn't just attracting indie devs and degen projects, it is catching the eyes of serious institutional players. And that's not something that you see every day with a newer chain. But when you've got a blockchain that can handle insane amounts of throughput, scale like crazy, and still keep fees dirt cheap, well, institutions, they start paying attention. SUI's architecture, especially with the Move programming language and its unique approach to parallel execution, it makes it ideal for enterprise-grade applications. We're talking real-world use here. Finance, gaming platforms, digital identity, tokenized assets, you name it. And institutions, they want in on that. There's already VC funding pouring in, partnerships that are being inked right now behind the scenes, and big players, they are quietly building on SUI while the rest of the market is just distracted. Plus, the SUI Foundation is making a big push for long-term ecosystem growth. They're investing in grants, incentivizing developers, and setting up the network for serious longevity. And that kind of foundation, it isn't just good for adoption, it's good for everyone. And it is also a green flag for investors hunting the next Solana level breakout. So whether you're a retail trader or maybe you're thinking a little bigger, SUI's blend of tech, utility, and institutional momentum, it makes it a serious 10x contender. So keep your eyes on this one, because while the crowd's chasing hype, smart money is already setting up camp on SUI. Now that we've covered why SUI is such an exciting hidden gem, we would love to hear from you. Do you think SUI has what it takes to 10x and challenge the likes of Solana? What are your predictions for its growth over the next few years? Please leave your thoughts in comments below. We would love to know what you think. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest insights and trends in the world of digital finance. We truly appreciate you being here with us on this journey, and as always, remember, the future belongs to those who start preparing for it today. Thanks again for watching JRNY TV. As always, we will see you in the next one.